So it's the beginning of a new year, start of 2017. So it's time to do what everyone always tries to do, is make New Year's resolutions and keep them. Um, New Year's resolutions have always kind of been one of those. I just never really liked the idea of doing them. Why wait until a new year to make a change in your life when you can make a change literally any other time? I always thought it was silly that you'd have to wait until the year kicks over to be able to get a fresh start. That being said, I actually did make a list of New Year's resolutions for this year, and I thought I would go ahead and share those. I just thought it would be a cool thing to be able to share and to see what anyone else who might watch, what sort of New Year's resolutions you guys made. So if you want, go ahead, comment on there. I'd love to read what your New Year's resolutions are. I'm going to go ahead and share a couple of mine. Uploading. I am going to try and make this the year that I make YouTube my own. I'm going to try and build this channel. I want to be able to have a consistent upload schedule because over the last several months trying to get started, learning how to edit video, it's only been sporadically, maybe one video every 2 weeks. I'm going to set the goal and set the standard really high for myself and do 3 videos a week. That's my minimum. I don't know when they'll be, but I'm going to try and upload 3 times every single week. Another one of my New Year's resolutions is a project that I actually started back towards the beginning of December. I started writing a self-help book. I share some of my frustration at being a recent college graduate who doesn't know what they're doing. And I realized that a lot of recent college graduates were made a lot of promises throughout the whole time that we were being raised, only to find out now that the world is not nearly what we were promised. Jobs aren't actually out there that we were told that we were going to get. Go to college, get a job, that doesn't actually exist. Sharing of some of my experiences because I realized that I have a lot of unique experiences that I can actually share, and I thought it would be a good idea to write them down. I've been writing every time I'm on my way to work or back from work, dictating it into my phone, and I'm about 3.5 weeks in, and I'm about 25,000 words or so in, so it's coming along really fast, but it's not going to be a project that I'm going to let sit idle. Every single day I'm working on that to and from work, about an hour or so a day, just writing and dictating it. And it would have been wasted time otherwise, so I'm really excited. Definitely want to make sure that I carry that to its fruition. Another one is I want to have more adventures in general. One of the things that I've noticed is that I'm not getting enough out of my life. I come home from work, I'm tired, I don't want to actually go out and do anything. So one of my New Year's resolutions is to haul my butt out of my apartment, drag Emily along if I have to, drag Odin along, and we're going to get out and we're going to do more things. I don't care what sort of adventure it is. We could do something as simple as going for a bike ride on Swamp Rabbit Trail. We could just go downtown and walk around. We could even just go to any of the different trailheads or biking or go and rent a canoe or a kayak, anything at all, but we're going to get out, we're going to go and do more things because that's something I've really been lacking in my life over this last year. I need to go and do more things. Get into shape. My last semester of college, I worked out multiple times a week consistently. It was about 4 or 5 times every single week. I was in really good shape, best shape of my life. I graduated from college, and the first job that I found was selling cars at a car dealership where I was working about 65 to 70 hours a week. Didn't hit the gym, wasn't able to convince myself or motivate myself to go to the gym, and I got out of shape. A year later, after my most recent job, I'm still out of shape. So I'm going to be hitting the gym regularly, trying to get into better shape than I have ever been before in my life. Combine these 2 things into one, but it's eating healthier. It's one of those New Year's resolutions. Everyone always has it. They've got the gym and they've got eating healthier. But for me, I'm separating out into 2 smaller ones. fast food no more than one time a week. I love you, Chick-fil-A, but we got to break up. I'm sorry, it's over. The other part of that is no sodas. I don't want to have a single soda at all the entirety of 2017. I did this back when I started going to college, when I knew that soda would be basically unlimited amount and just all over the place in every dining hall, in every vending machine, and I would have more access to it than I would ever have had before. So I just stopped drinking it. I replaced soda with green tea and water, and that's all I drank my entire freshman year. I'm basically just going to go that same way. If it's not something that's some sort of green tea, maybe lemonade if I'm feeling adventurous, or water, I'm not going to drink it. That probably is going to go for alcohol as well. I'm just going to go ahead and say it now, actually. I'm cutting alcohol out as well, getting into better shape. I want to take care of this before it's too late to try and take care of this. I want to be a better listener. It's something that I struggle with a little bit and need to do better at. It's part of being in a relationship. You have to be able to listen. You have to actively listen. You have to be compassionate. So I want to be a better listener for Emily, and I want to be more compassionate. It's something that I think everyone needs to make sure that they put into any sort of New Year's resolution, is that you can always do better. And that's something that I want to do for her and for us as we grow into this relationship and begin to start making a life for ourselves as adults. It's something that she deserves, so it's something that I want to make sure that I make a very, very, very big effort to try and deliver. Another one is just being tidier in general. I make comments about it on some of my other videos about needing to clean my car. You can see that everything I have is kind of in a little bit of a disarray. I need to do it. It's time. I've never been a tidy person. I've decluttered before and then let stuff get messy again. But this is it. This is the time. No more clutter, no more mess. Time to just declutter everything and put everything in its place and be done with it. Next, I just want to grow this YouTube channel. That's one of my biggest resolutions, is that I'm going to do this. I'm going to grow this channel. I'm going to grow as many subscribers as I can. I'm going to grow it as fast as I can. This is a really cool creative outlet that I've never actually had before, and I've always been scared to put myself out there for other people to see, because I was always afraid of negative comments, negative judgment, oh, you're stupid, getting judged by people that I don't actually care about from high school, just lots of different things that was holding me back, or at least that I thought they were, but it wasn't. It was all me, all up here. I'm done with that. I'm not going to let that hold me back. This is what I really want to do. It's what I want to push forward and I want to develop. So I'm going to be doing everything that I can to try and grow this channel and deliver really cool content, positive content, creative content, just everything that I can think of to throw at there. I was trying to figure out what this channel was going to be about, and right now I'm dedicating this channel to 2017. It's going to be the best year ever. Volume 1, this is January. This is going to be episode 2 of Volume 1. I'm going to be growing it, because I'm having more fun making, shooting, editing these short little videos than I've had doing just about anything in the past year and a half. So I really want to push hard for it. There's a lot of really, really cool creators out there that I'm seeing and being influenced by on YouTube, so I really want to try and join that and try and bring something positive and creative out there, and this is the avenue that I'm choosing to do that. We're going to see how fast we can get this to become a place where people can go to join in someone else's adventure, to see how you can change your entire life in 1 year. By the end of 2017, I want to look back and I want to say, that's when it all started. That's when I got my life together. That's when I turned everything around. That's when I started this, which is now, and this is at the end of 2017, I'm hoping I can say, look how far I've come in 1 year. And I want to be able to thank everyone who will join me on that adventure to make this the best year possible.